Hello, everyone, and good afternoon from the USF. My name is Evelina Kominska, and I am the project manager in USF, and I will host the event today. So we are encouraged to introduce the Pitch Day within the program of innovative vouchers from the fund to participate in Web Summit 2021, which will held in Lisbon this November. So, Web Summit is the largest technology conference in the world, and more than 1,000 speakers will take part in 22 stages of the conference. 10 winners of today's competition will achieve promo voucher and will get up to $3,000 per team to participate in the Ukrainian pavilion. So let me clarify the details of this new financial tool from the USF. The innovative voucher is a grant provided to startup in accordance with our special regulation. The fund provides two types of vouchers, promo and prize promo vouchers. And today, startups will compete for the promo voucher with up to $3,000 per team. So how to get this innovative voucher? First of all, is internal compliance. Then, Pitch Day, which is evaluated by the 13 jury members, and it is today. Then will be the approval by the supervisory board and concluding an agreement. So the total amount will include the costs for the air tickets and accommodations. So the all duration of the stay at the event will cover this voucher. The overall distribution of the submitted applications is following. In total, we received about 70 applications, and today 23 startups will pitch for this innovative voucher. And the most successful 10 of them will receive this voucher today. So of the all applications, 80 are software startups and 20 hardware. So first of all, we want to express many thanks to all our partners. And to start with, I'm honored to welcome to this stage the CEO at Digital Future, Alexey Vichenko. So the stage is yours.
In English?
Як вам зручно?
Спасибо за возможность как это высказаться. Вы знаете, мы уже 7 лет инвестируем в стартапы, и вот Web Summit одно из наших самых моих любимых мероприятий. Мы в этом году поедем 5-й раз на Web Summit, и это такой глобальный ивент. Я очень желаю вам возможности там, во-первых, попасть туда, во-вторых, делать ваши проектами глобальными, потому что если у вас проект глобальный, то есть появляется и возможность потом выйти у инвестора из вашего стартапа, а вам, естественно, продать ваш стартап. Вот. В этом году у нас вот уже 5 экзитов случилось, вернее, то есть там 3 случилось и 2 в работе. И цифра 5, она такая, как заколдованная, потому что мы в 5-й раз поедем на Web Summit, ну и рады быть партнером такого вот ивента. И, ну, и я поддерживаю очень наших за кордоном, чтобы всех все получалось. Спасибо за слово.
Thanks a lot. So now let me introduce the jury member that will evaluate startups today and will decide which startups to recommend to the supervisory board of the fund. So I'd like, first of all, to introduce Valentina Rakitina, the head of ecosystem department at Unit City. So the stage is yours. Some welcome words will be good.
Should I?
Yeah.
Thank you. I do understand the importance of this great event, and I want to wish good luck all the teams. And let's create and present Ukraine in the best world for international market. Good luck, startups, and good luck, jury as well. Thank you.
Thank you. And now, Valery Krasovsky, co-founder of Sigma Software Group.
Thank you. I didn't know that I have to say the word, but thank you so much for this possibility. So we are in IT business for the 20 years. We have a service company with an investment wing, and we're also investing in startups. We have our own business incubator, Sigma Software Labs, and quite a few successful incubation cases. So good luck, all the startups. Looking forward to the pitches. Thank you.
Thank you. And now, Anna Derevyanko, EBA Executive Director.
She will come in a couple of minutes.
Okay. Wow. Okay, so we can go to the next. Do you remember? So Ivan Bilash, Head of Expense at Переможців Tech.
Hi all. We appreciate to be a part of this activity. So we as Переможців Tech, we support all the tech innovation in Ukraine, and we proud to be part of this event and proud to be part of these activities. So good luck everyone, good luck jury, good luck guys. So see you.
Thank you. And Олександр Яценко, the word stage is yours.
Прошу, мене запитують, чи ви всі англійською говорите. Можна ще більше? Давайте розбавимо цю всю історію також трошки українською. Гайс, бачили 70 команд, які хотіли, 23, які потрапили. Блін, вже переможці, правда? Ми маємо вже 23 переможця. Ставтеся до себе саме так зараз. Водночас нагадаю, що можна не отримати ваучери, але в Лісабон їхати. Так? Ви розумієте. Але 10 команд, 10 ваучерів. Чесно скажу, я встиг переглянути всі 23. Я сподіваюся, що знайдуться люди, спонсори, не знаю, які допоможуть тим командам, в кого не буде виходити, поїхати і допоможуть проспонсувати це все. Тому що точно бачив, що понад 10 команд більш ніж достойні. Ну ж вірю, що навіть всі 70 отримали би користь, якби поїхали би. Водночас повторюсь, що ви вже молодці, ви вже класні, покажіть цей клас сьогодні нам, і ми вам віддячимо зі своєї сторони.
Дякую. Okay. So the word for Андрій Губинський, Managing Partner at Craft Innovations.
Дякую. Приєднаюся до української мови. Що, я хочу вам побажати успіху. Я вірю в те, що інновації – це як ДНК українців, тому колись я був на вашому місці, я знаю, що ви зараз хвилюєтесь. Не хвилюйтесь, розслабтеся та насолоджуйтеся своїми 3 та ще 3 хвилинами, які ви будете на цій сцені. Тому бажаю вам успіху та тільки вперед.
Дякую. And Василь Задворний, CEO at Прозоро.
Я тоді продовжу традицію української. Дивіться, друзі, це може виглядати як змагання сьогодні. Але насправді те, що ми робимо сьогодні, ми з вами розвиваємо економіку України. От всі ви – це і є економіка країни. І за це вам вдячність. Давайте вперед. Вдачі вам сьогодні.
Дякую. Олександр Романішин.
Дуже радий бути членом журі після дійсно довгої паузи в міністерстві. І повірте, екосистема України росте, і те, що вона з'являється на міжнародній мапі, це дуже круто. Нас знають, і, власне, ті 10, вони покажуть, на що може бути Україна. Да, що Україна дійсно варта уваги. І зараз я в ролі радника міністра аграрної політики і продовольства. Це не означає, що я буду дивитися тільки на аграрні стартапи. Але на них теж буду звертати увагу. Тому всім успіхів і всім гарного дня.
Thank you. So, Олексій Оров, CEO at YouScan. Please, here.
Hey guys, I looked through the list of applicants and I see that many of your projects are like incredible and have huge potential on international markets. And once I was exhibiting at Web Summit myself, it was, I think, 2012, back when it was in Ireland, in Dublin, the first or second Web Summit. It's a great place to showcase your product, and I wish you great luck. It will definitely help you to boost your business and bring it to international audience. Good luck, everyone.
Thank you. And now, Святослав Святненко, CEO and DPO at ICCP.
On his way.
Okay. And Deborah Fairlap. The word.
Good afternoon. I've really had the pleasure of watching this space develop over the last 5 years, and I think that at this point, with this potential of teams that is going to Web Summit and that is there representing Ukraine and all of the fantastic things that are here to offer, I'm really excited about this opportunity and everything that is out there for these fantastic Ukrainian teams and companies. I am with the USAID project right now, and part of what USAID tries to do here in Ukraine is to help and support development of the small and medium-sized businesses. And again, you guys are just brilliant examples of sort of the future of Ukraine in terms of business, the economic strength, and everything like that. So thank you very much. Good luck to everybody, and we're really proud of you.
Thank you. And the last one for today, Olena Sosietka, Chairman of the Supervisory Board of Concord Bank. Окей, але класочка сюди.
Мира, да? Не работает.
Давайте, це.
Я вам хочу сказать, что все мы с вами меняемся ролями. Мы в Лисабон тоже едем со стартапом своим. Вы тоже будете нас судить, поэтому я понимаю, как вы волнуетесь, потому что мы уже тоже заранее волнуемся. Поэтому всем вам удачи однозначно. И я вам хочу сказать честно, что неизвестно, кто выиграет, или те 10 счастливчиков, или те 13, которые сделают работу над ошибками и станут еще сильнее, еще могучее, и однозначно поймут, что им делать в будущем. Поэтому всем удачи. Надеюсь, время пробежит быстро. Мы тоже с вами.
Okay, thank you. And the word for Anna. So, Анна Дерев'янко.
Дякую. Ну, друзі, я розумію, що неможливо не хвилюватися. Я просто вам на вашому місці, і я вам бажаю щиро, щоб ви виграли кожен в своєму житті, так як ви бажаєте. І знаєте, я сама з зацікавленістю буду спілкуватися з вами і слідкувати за тим, що ви пропонуєте, тому що мені здається, що будь-яка ідея заслуговує на повагу і на увагу. Тому дякую вам всім за те, що ви такі активні, круті. Успіху всім нам!
З собою візьміть, вже буде сам. So let's meet the startups team. You can see on the screen. Applause, please. These 3 startups. And now about the timing. Startups will have 3 minutes for their pitching, and then 3 minutes for the Q&A session with the jury. And I kindly remind you that we have our Telegram channel, so you can add us from USF official, and traditionally we will have the voting for the best startup, which will held on our Telegram channel, and the winner of the Audience Choice Award will receive a special prize from the fund today in the end of the event. So that brings me to the end of my presentation. So many thanks for the attention, and let's see who will attend the Web Summit 2021 this November. So the first startup is AutoBI. Welcome. Спасибо большое.
Okay. Hello guys, my name is Svetlana Yorkevich. I'm CCO in startup AutoBI. Okay, let's go. AutoBI is a SaaS automotive management platform for smart solution in real-time mode. Imagine a company with 100 cars. The average price of the one car is $25,000. Every day, about 2.5 million leave a park. The company must understand where funds now. This question solved so simple telematic system. We already understand company operate with large numbers of data categories, but company must have more information about payment of fines, spare parts, warehouse, driving quality analysis, and we can add 10 more important daily maintenance to the analysis for quiet control by the driver. We created systems that make difference in management efficiency. Our offer is ready for service more 20 models on this slide. About feasibility, our idea, we started early access program based on customer feedback. We complete incredible picture about right product for a market. On this slide, it's data from July and August. 17 17 leads became our customers. Areas for activity and users our startup, it's top leaders, head of department, dispatchers, it's drivers, engineer, it's business area. Our startup, it's agriculture companies, logistics, and transport. It's service center, and it's. Stay in touch using the web platform and mobile application on your smartphone. Firstly, mobile application always relevant information regarding the activity of the equipment in your smartphone. Firstly, first module, it's analytical panels. It's consolidate information, all platform on one page. Vehicle catalog, card of vehicles and equipments, filed operation catalog, maintenance catalog, trackers, telematics, catalog of repair requests. This is our power team. Total, we have more 50 years in general and in all necessary areas. Thank you for attention. See you on the roads. You're up today.
I have a question here. So what about the competition, especially on international markets? How competitive are you?
I have a slide about Ukrainian on international. International, global. I have a slide, sorry, this. No, it's. Yes, we make research, similar startups in, for example, USA, Europe, Asia, and it's we don't research a startup like Afterbuy. Really, in the world, a lot of startup about one part, for example, just telematics or just service. And it's Afterbuy, it's complex tools for a company.
Thanks.
One question, how fast you can deploy your customers on your platform? Now you have an waiting list to 193.
Please repeat.
Sure.
Repeat, please.
How fast you can deploy your customers on your platform? So now you have 17 customers and in a waiting list to 193. So how fast you can adopt them to make them customers paying?
Thank you for the question. It's statistics. It's we started customers sold in July. For one company, start period for complete include system in a company, it's 2 and 3 months. For example, it's about a company 20 or 30 automobiles.
And how many companies in parallel you can integrate into your platform?
Now, 22.
Kind of specific question with regards to your unique sales points. Do you have a kind of integrations with the ERP systems or EAM systems that are going to be used by logistic companies all over the globe?
Thank you for a question. Really, it's cool question because in Ukraine have a lot of companies with its so different ERP system. For example, it's a SAP, it's a 1S, and it's no problem for our team because we are so flexible for our company. It's not a problem. We have Eras API for this case.
Any predefined connectors, for example, to SAP, or I don't know. Or kind of that.
Yes, we have case. For example, we win startup days with the tech. Now we make integration with subsystem in this company. Yeah, and it's other company we make REST API and Connect API for OneS.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
And what is your plan? What is your short-term plan and long-term plans?
This, like, thank you for your question. This. Now we have maybe 5 or 7, I don't remember, sorry. It's an agriculture company. It's a big agro-holding, more 100 cars. Firstly, we have two companies. It's a logistic vector and special taxi. Special for small taxi company which we have maybe 20-25 cars in a park. Yeah.
Thank you for the presentation. You have a very rich product. How much you have already invested and who backed up you with investment, and how much money you are going to raise at this point? Thank you.
Thank you for attention, for your question. Wait. These slides. Yes. This.
And what markets are you working?
Yes. No, sorry. Thank you. It's a really good question. Now we really I don't have right information about for answer, but maybe I sent you in your email. Sorry.
Okay. What is your unique selling proposition and who is your target audience? Who is your target customer?
Target customer, it's best vector for.
And what markets are you working? Only Ukraine right now?
No. Now we speaking about next step with Israel, with Poland, with how speak with England and Uzbekistan. It's now step. Yeah, it's maybe be partners and franchise model. Yeah.
And what is your unique selling proposition for them?
These slides. Yes, this. It's a price for. Wait. Sorry. Yes, this a proposition for franchise model. It's a price. This on a blue area. Yeah. Thank you.
And the next startup is Juki. Перед тим, як ми почнемо, журі, якщо у вас будуть виникати питання, ви піднімаєте руки, і я вам передаю мікрофон. Нагадую про таймінг 3 хвилини, окей?
CEO of Juki. Juki is online music trading platform to buy and sell interesting music. Music industry is heavily centralized. Just 3 labels, Universal, Sony, Warner, control around 70% of $20 billion recorded music market. Heavy monopolization creates high entry barriers for both up-and-coming artists and investors who would love to invest in music. Labels take advantage on artists and force them to sign inequitable contracts, resulting in unfair income split. Investors lack transparency and liquidity. Juki is a bridge between financial and music markets. We establish music as an asset class for investors, being as good as gold, and we give artists access to funds and expert resources. Juki is a unique team with combined 100+ years of experience in the music business and marketing, with 50+ golden, platinum, and double platinum records in the United States to date, including likes of Michael Jackson, Madonna, and Queen. Artists upload their music on Juki, get spotted by music industry experts, initiate crowdfunding campaigns. For instance, I've got a song. I need $10,000 for audio and video production, and I am ready to give up 10% of IP rights in my song to investors. So I'm initiating crowdfunding campaign, and if campaign is successful, I'm getting these funds, and I can do my audio and video production. So music lovers, artist fans support their favorite songs and benefit from it, receiving royalties. Juki has got 4 revenue streams. A fixed fee for artists to initiate a crowdfunding campaign, 5% success fee if the goal of campaign is achieved, 1% commission for each and every secondary market transaction when investor doing exit and selling IP rights on the secondary market, and 1% symbolic commission on royalties distributed to artists and investors. To get the first users, we have initiated Juki Music Awards. Free?
Time is over, so...
Okay.
Thank you. This is very interesting. Can you elaborate, please, why you say that there is a high barrier to enter the music market? Because I think artists can self-publish now without major brands.
Statistics is not quite optimistic. So only less than 1% of artists who are published on streaming platforms getting something. 99% getting nothing. So you are free to publish your song on Spotify, your video on YouTube, but at the end of year, you will get less than you need for a cup of coffee.
So if the artist raises funds on your platform, so he sells the rights to the...
to investors.
To investors for what?
For
royalties that they get from streaming platforms?
Yes, 2 major things. Firstly, if I'm investing in a song, I'm buying, let's say, 1% of copyrights in Jerry Hale's song, I receive royalties for a long period of time, for 70 years. If I want to get quick money, I can go to the secondary market and sell this IPR or part of it to other people on this secondary market. So it's a trading platform.
Got it. Thanks.
Andrei, the question is from this side. As I know, after your successful pitch day on USF, you started your fundraising campaign. And
Yep.
so what are the results do you have right now, and did you fundraise?
Yes, we did. We fundraised. We established Juki Music Awards, which accidentally became world's biggest online song contest. We have artists from 146 countries.
Sorry for interrupting. And to be short, what is the size of the round you closed?
The last round we closed, it was $2 million.
Thank you.
Do you have any competitors in the US?
One step back, yes, we do have indirect competitors who are not combining all features we've got at Juki. That's easy access to funding for artists. Anyone can apply for crowdfunding. Connection to experts. We have a strong panel of experts. In Los Angeles alone, we have a team of 40 scouts who are handpicking songs from Juki Music Awards. Secondary trading, which is unique feature. Just a few companies right now claiming that they wish to have secondary trading platform with NFTs, which is crypto, which is not legit, so not our case.
Hello. My name is Alexei, and I am CEO and co-founder of startup Wanted. And we help video content producers and distributors to determine their target audience reactions. It's not a secret that subscription video on demand market is booming, and in 3 years, average consumer will have 5 subscriptions. So, OTT platforms, TV channels, video production companies face such difficulties as lack of tools to estimate the quality of the content, limited ways to understand the real viewers' reactions, high customer acquisition cost, and high churn rate. Our product is a web platform for conducting remote research, and the research is quite simple. Video is uploaded on our platform, viewers watching it with camera turned on in natural condition. In turn, our AI models analyze emotions, engagement, level of attention, eye focusing, and as a result, we provide our clients with automated report which helps them to make right decision either to invest or buy the content. We have already conducted studies in India, GCC countries, Europe, North America, and now we are participating in acceleration program Media Motor Europe with support of European Union. And for the next half year, we are planning to enter a EU market like very strong entry, and also launch SaaS. And of course, we have competitors, but we're focusing on long journal video content. And we do research in AI and psychology, especially in escapism, binge watching, empathy. And all this happens thanks to an amazing team, which has experience in content creation, software engineering, and research. And also our advisors, with great support of them. And we are planning to represent on Web Summit Ukraine. Also, we are focusing on lead generation, partnerships, and preparing ourselves to the next round. Thank you.
Sorry, guys, before asking, Losha has birthday today, as I know.
Yes.
Happy birthday. But it's still not a plus for you while voting.
We'll see. Thank you.
Yes, so hey, my name is Svat. I'm responsible for innovations within ISSP company, one of the partners for this whole Web Summit deal. I heard multiple times about watched companies that is doing the same. Could you just tell a couple of words about the story behind? Is it a conflict, or you just switch the name to?
It's a rebranding. We just changed our name because we have a lot of not very good feedback from our clients. That's why we spent around 6 months to change and validate this. And we are business oriented, and it's for us it's very important that we want to be a benchmark standard for and content becomes wanted after us.
So the team is the same, and Epira it's all secured.
Yes, everything
okay.
just changes.
Happy birthday, by the way. All fine, no worries.
Who is the majority shareholder in this product company? Because it looks like that you have 13% from the information on the portal. I don't know, maybe it's.
We have 2 angels and 1 VC fund. One of them is Keep Digital. And we have a lot of equity. Don't worry.
Alyosha, what's value proposition for Netflix?
Yes, we're in the process because we want to. Our major clients is Netflix, Amazon Prime Video, also HBO, and we want to. To be integrated in the workflow process, and they produce a lot of original content. It's very important because they need to have this information about multi-countries and how different countries will react on the story. That's why it's easy. In 3 days we can do all the research. So we'll discuss it.
Okay, I have a question here. So. Do you develop your own AI technology, or
Yes.
do you use
Yes,
third-party APIs for video recognition?
No, it's our intellectual property. We are fully GDPR CCPA compliant. We can't send any personal data.
Not about GDPR, about AI for video recognition.
But that's why we train our neural networks.
Okay.
We collect data sets. We have a team of engineers, psychologists. They all of them working on these AI models, and it's our intellectual property.
So you don't use like Google Vision
No,
API?
even
Amazon
our
recognition?
accuracy is higher.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Natalia, and I am a founder and CEO at Geos, an interactive promote and hybrid learning of math and critical thinking. Our story started from my own pain. I am a mother of 2 sons, and I wanted to them a high-quality education and self-realization. But all I heard from their teachers was, our main goal is to bring our students to the final exams. I wanted more to my children, and that is how the idea of the creation of alternative private schools came to me, and I founded several private schools in Kyiv and Lviv. But the main issue of private schools is that they are hard to scale. There are more than 1.2 billion children in the world. All of them need to learn. Another issue is that our kids were born in the digital age and are completely uninterested in old school materials. I had an ambitious goal to bring affordable, modern content globally and to change this system. This inspired me to launch Geos. We have come up with a solution, active courses with animated video lectures, gamification, scoring system, and awards. We took into account clip thinking of our kids and created TikTok-style lessons, very short and bright. And besides our unique methodology, we are the only platform that combines tutoring, interactive learning content, and flexible course builder for teachers. So our target audiences are parents with their children and teachers with their classes. We have grown 10 times during the quarantine and reached more than 100,000 registered users, 79 of whom are paying users. Our business model, as for now, is B2B subscription for schools, B2C individual subscription. Geos is as well a marketplace for proven STEM tutors. Global e-learning market has great opportunities. We launched it in 2019. Now we are growing fast, and we plan to reach 10 million users in 2025. We have a great team with educational and technological background and a big vision to change this system. We have a lot of achievements, and our big idea is to reach 10 million of happy kids from all around the world, developing math and critical thinking. Our goals for Web Summit are networking, visibility, analysis of trends, and of course representing the ecosystem of Ukrainian startups in Europe and in the world. Welcome to the world of Geo.
I have one question. You mentioned that you want to involve 40 American schools or teachers. How do you plan to do that?
We do it right now. Now we are in the process of scaling our project to the US market. We are in the process of negotiation with school boards in Texas, and we have several pilot schools. And we know we did our customer discovery, and we know main pains of our target audience, pains of teachers and American parents, and we propose the solution which solves these problems. And we launched a test landing and have already 50 first leads.
50?
50, yeah. Yeah.
Somehow similar to the previous one. Are there any issues with the education system regulations within the US or EU? So do you need to get some kind of approval from the ministries, or in order to spread the product?
Thank you for a question. We adapt our program to the US program and to Canada program. And we are in negotiation with special school boards, with curriculum directors, which approve our program to the US schools. Yes.
As far as I know, selling to the universities is a very hard process. It's time-consuming. It usually takes around 1 year, 2 years in order to sell to university. And do you have plans of opening your office in the States? And how are you going to disrupt the selling process? I mean, time-consuming process, because it's. How are you going to sell in offline in the United States or European universities?
Yes, thank you for a question. We started to do this online. Now I plan to visit some regions and schools and to have personal negotiation. And also we plan to do it through partnerships, not universities. We are for K-12, for schools. Yeah. And we are in the process of negotiation with a partner platform who presents now in 25,000 schools in the US. And we plan to use this partnership.
So your program for kids would be free of charge, right?
Not free of charge. We have our business model. We have subscription.
You sell to schools, so you will make money from selling to schools, or not?
We have two types of selling. We sell B2B to schools and B2C to parents. And also we are a marketplace for tutors. We have mission for tutors. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Now startup Gypsy.
Hey, my name is Vitaly. I'm the CEO at Gypsy. Did you know that 75% of fashion e-commerce traffic goes from mobile? Nevertheless, people still build desktop-first experiences for their stores and then adapt it for mobile. It's insane. Mobile conversion rate is below 1%, awful navigation and speed index in the red zone at the end of the day. We don't adapt it for mobile. We create it for mobile. We connect to the Shopify store via API and automatically generate mobile-first front-end in style of TikTok with personalized product feeds. We use PWA technology, Jamstack, and mobile-first UX to feel native on mobile. It works really easy. You just one-click installation from the Shopify App Store, 1 minute generation of the new store, and that's it. Your TikTok store with personalized feed is ready to sell your fashion products. Besides cutting developer costs, Gypsy shows incredible numbers. We, on average, double session duration and make a 40% positive shifts of mobile conversion rate. Gypsy is a B2B SaaS with monthly subscriptions. Our planned LTV to customer acquisition cost ratio is 3.6. And of course, this market is huge. E-commerce software market more than $7 billion and grows really fast. We plan to get 47 million in 5 years. Of course, we have a lot of competitors, a lot of no-code SAM builders, different frameworks, mobile-first frameworks for headless e-commerce and even Shopify. However, Gypsy is only no-code mobile-first solution for SMB that is in charge of conversion rate. And just imagine, after 3 months after idea, we have 14 stores actively using our MVP. We have $1,300 MRR and 32 stores on a waiting list. In 6 months, we plan to get product market fit and $10,000 MRR by launching officially on a Shopify App Store and partner with other apps. There are 2 of us in the team. Previously, I have built successful B2B SaaS with $1.5 million ARR. Dima, our CTO, 10 years in development, worked in Oracle, founder of 2 startups. in August, we were accepted to the Web Summit Alpha Startup Program, and we will have exhibition booth for 1 day, and we will present GFC on a pitch contest, and especially for Web Summit, we invited B2B sales expert to our team. Our plan is to get 50 leads and 20 calls with VCs after the conference, and we have one plan on how to do it. Thank you for your attention. Let's enhance mobile e-commerce market together.
Vitaly, thanks for the pitch. The question is about your previous projects.
Yeah.
Am I right that you had a pitch with Julie project previously?
Julie was on USF, right?
Yeah. So you was the founder of Julie?
Yes.
Okay. What is the case of Julie? And can you correct me if I'm wrong? You gave back the money you received from USF?
Yes. Yes.
Tell the story, please.
Okay, after I started Julie, we didn't find our proof of concept. That's why I gave back money to USF. And actually, in period I working on Julie, we found different idea in e-commerce. COVID started, and so on. And before GFC, actually, I failed 2 ideas on e-commerce market, but I got great experience in it.
So hello, Vitaly. Nice meeting you again. We met with Vitaly probably a couple of years ago in VC Fund. I work, and congrats on moving forward with it.
Thank you.
Quick question on the location of your client base or your cases.
Great. I forgot to say it on my pitch, but it's United States, Canada, and UK. And some stores, of course, from Ukraine, but our main audience from the United States and Canada.
One question from my side. What's your market strategy? How do you gonna increase the number of your customers, especially you're going to be focused on the SMB as far as I get it?
Yeah, our first step actually is to officially launch on a Shopify app store, and then to partner with other apps, especially apps who provide advertising service for Shopify stores. And it's a great connection for us, and actually we have 2 predefined, not contracts, but negotiations with these apps who are ready to go with us.
Is it difficult to copycat your application, your product?
For now, it's quite simple. But our main idea is to provide uplift of conversion rate. That's why after each store, we become better in a conversion rate, and it is really hard to copy because
your competitive will data be your competitive advantage?
Yes, data is yes. There are two points. First of all, we are building a recommendational system because, like in TikTok style, next product will be shown this product that you likely to buy, and this is first step, and secondly, it's conversion rate, which we get also from the data from the.
Why do you think you should be selected?
What?
Why do you think you should be selected?
Because we. Because actually we had a great step for these 3 months. We are fully focused on this product. We worked, I don't know, 16 hours per day, and we have a great result. And I see that it is working. I'm really glad to see how it works. And secondly, because we started to plan our Web Summit journey before it became mainstream, and we were accepted to Alpha Startup Program, and we really want to represent GFC to the bigger audience, because on a Web Summit, our audience is.
Hi everyone, my name is Marina. I'm CEO and co-founder at Next World, and we build your private and secure internet connection that gives you a superpower to work from anywhere. Do you know what is common between COVID and cyber attack? You never know when you can get it. You are under threat anytime when you join unprotected internet connection. Doctors came up with a simple solution. Just use your mask and sanitizer, and you will be protected to the max. We came up as equally simple solution as that. Just mask your laptop with NECT modem, and you will have secure and reliable internet connection. And this is our product. It consists from hardware, our beautiful NECT modem, and software, where you can manage and set up your data plans and VPN subscription. We divided our business model into 3 different parts. For those who want to have security issues, for those who want to have connectivity to the best, and the last but not least, I call it all-inclusive, where you have your security and internet connection anytime when you want it. And this is our traction. We have our Indiegogo results with more than 3,000 happy backers ready to use our product. But we believe this is not only a valuable thing we can bring to the world. We also want to do our 5G version of NECT modem, security solution 2.0 concept for companies with remote workforce, and our long-term plan is to launch satellite solution concept. People will always be looking for more and more convenient ways to use their internet connection. And of course, we know that there is a lot of players on these 2 markets. Some of them covering security issues to the best, and some of them covers connectivity part. But we are a hybrid. We do this together in all-in-one solution. We close our deals at Indiegogo crowdfunding campaign that we already closed. We also want to open our crowdfunding campaign on Makoake. This is a Japanese platform. We will sell our NECT modem through our online stores through different distributors. And our B2B channel is to work with companies with remote workforce. This is our beautiful team, having 2 main players in main team and 3 in advisory board. We build this idea from idea to real product. And our Web Summit tasks and expectations to use the strengths of Web Summit at the max and use all the potential from the BizDev perspective, partnerships, and investor relations. Thank you so much. If you have questions, I would love to answer them, and let's build the future of connectivity together.
What is the volume of investments you're looking for?
We're looking for $500,000 right now.
What is the main difference of your technology if you compare just a regular LTE connection and VPN that I could use?
Yeah, so we are taking the best that telecom operators can offer. We are not cutting like telephones or different hotspots that work in local, because we work globally. You can work with NECT modem in Japan or in USA, not buying another modem. We work in global.
Okay, yeah, but you have the predefined number of providers, but do you have any extra cybersecurity protection or something inside your product, which is something innovative, which differs you from just regular VPN connection that I could use just everywhere as well?
Yeah, sure. Thank you for your question. So right now, in this NECT modem that you are seeing, it's only VPN, and we are partnering with VPN provider. But our next solution will be with more hardware security that will answering to some security standards of companies with remote workers.
Thank you.
Marina, could you please clear up the situation with the cap table? Am I right, you have just 15% of the company right now as CEO?
Yep.
And in general, what is the situation with cap table right now?
As you know, we have another co-founder that right now having 78%. But after I will raise the next round, we will switch.
Thank you.
That's some Ukrainian issues. He was the one who brought this idea to the world, and he also was the first lead investor to this project, and he was a CEO from the beginning of the company. So this is a long story I can tell you after.
Yeah, thank you. Very, very interesting product. I'm just curious, are you targeting like a B2B market rather than B2C, or it's more like product focused on the regular customers? And the second questions, did you produce the hardware by yourself, or you have outsourced production of your modem?
Yeah, thank you for your questions. So we have for B2C this one Next modem, and for B2B our next model. It's Next modem with more hardware security 2.0 concept. And speaking about where we are producing, we have R&D in Ukraine, and we making our Next modems in Lithuania.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. I agree. Thanks.
So the next startup is organization GG.
Hi everyone, I'm Dima, I'm CEO at Organization GG, a marketplace for experiences in the gaming metaverse. So I'm a hustler. I have a background in biz dev and finance, and I was also running an esports organization before. Denise, he's an engineer, he's a hacker with over 10 years of experience in engineering, and Anton, he is a very creative designer. We also have 7 other members on board who are all passionate about gaming. So I have a question. Have you ever dreamed about playing with your favorite pro? Anyone? I did. But even for the lucky ones, that's not always the experience that we dream of, specifically for this guy. But in online gaming, dreams come true. Now with Organization GG, anyone can play and interact with their favorite pro or streamer. And these online interactions are called experiences. And they can vary from playing in a show match or watching a movie together or playing a game within a game like in Roblox or Fortnite Creative. And we started with experiences for Counter-Strike Go, but we're adding new game titles and thousands of new experiences to the platform. And we're also streaming platform agnostic. So by connecting streamers with their viewers, we're actually creating a sustainable source of income for the streamers. Additionally, we allow brands to target Gen Z by sponsoring these experiences through our unique call to action mechanics. Again, this is also an additional source of income for the streamers. So we started in December 2020. Since then, we hosted over 1,200 experiences. This number has been growing by 30% month over month. We already have onboarded 600 streamers, and they referred over 15,000 users to the platform. And we're already in touch with some of the brands, and we're weeks away from integrating Red Bull and Binance. So we take a commission. We're a commission-based business model. In return, we provide a fully automated infrastructure that includes payments, support, and we also run our own game servers. So our big vision is to be the discovery and monetization platform for all online experiences in the gaming metaverse. So you can think of it as Eventbrite for experiences in the metaverse. Our core target audience are streamers. Their number has been growing by more than 2 times year to year. And their viewers have spent over 25 billion. So this is a large and growing market. We already raised 600,000, and we're looking to raise another 2 million seed round. We're looking to get networking connections and fundraising connections on the Web Summit. We already applied to Alpha Startup, and we're accepted. Thank you very much. Questions, anyone?
Thank you very much. It's obviously the market opportunity is huge, but I think that this could be like with YouTube. I mean, that it will be 2 winners finally that will take the whole market. Why you think you could be another YouTube in this area?
YouTube is a very good comparison. That's something that we're fighting for. I don't think it's a winner-takes-all market because, as I mentioned, our vision is to be the Eventbrite for the metaverse. And there are tens or, I guess, even hundreds of competitors to Eventbrite. And about 10 of the companies are unicorns. So it's not a winner-take-all market in our case.
How do you differ from Twitch?
We are not competing with Twitch at all because we are, as I said, we're sort of streaming platform agnostic. So we work with streamers who stream both on Twitch, on Facebook gaming, or on YouTube gaming. So we allow their viewers, we allow streamers to interact with their viewers. It doesn't matter where they stream, whether it's on Twitch or YouTube or Facebook. So we're not competing with these guys at all.
So you're like a Zapier, right?
Zapier, I wouldn't consider us a Zapier because we're a B2C facing platform. We are more like Eventbrite for experiences, for the gaming experiences.
Yeah, so hey, nice meeting you. Pretty much every contest on startups that I saw in Ukraine, you're one of the winners. So maybe on the other side, could you tell a bit more on your business milestones that you've passed over the last half a year, I guess?
Yep, so as I mentioned, the number of experiences has been growing by 30% month over month. In February, we closed our pre-seed round. We're already in touch with a number of investors to close our seed round. We plan on closing it in the beginning of next year. We're also working on building SDK to add new game titles. So currently we're focused on Counter-Strike Go, but in a couple of months we'll be able to add new game within 1 or 2 weeks. This will enable us to have thousands of new different types of experiences. So the traction that I showed was related just to one experience called the show match within just one game. But imagine having thousands of different types of experiences. We're going to be targeting other streamers who play different games and targeting their users as well.
What about the customer acquisition cost in your case and retention rate?
It's a good question. So 85% of our traffic is referral traffic, 85%. And this is possible because we're going after streamers who then are promoting our platform to their viewers, either through Twitch, YouTube gaming, or Facebook gaming. So although we are a two-sided marketplace, our core goal is to actually target and onboard the streamers. And we've been doing, we have a referral program for them. So each time we onboard one, he refers a friend. And we've been doing cold emailing and cold outreach, and this has been very successful for us. And in terms of the retention, we're still working on that because we only have one experience so far. But we have streamers who made over 100 of, who hosted over 100 of experiences for their own fans. And I'd say about 10 to 15% of them are doing that. Thank you very much.
Gravitech.
Yep. Hi everyone, my name is Victor, and I'm CMO in Gravitech.net. It's a content delivery platform for media and small businesses. Nowadays, 40 to 60% of all website visitors leave after seeing the first page they landed on. And if any of you have your own website, you definitely know what I'm talking about. Each commercial website strives to get the most relevant traffic possible and convert more visitors into customers. Well, what do we do? We convert one-time website visitors to subscribers with fully automated, targeted push notification campaigns. This means more relevant traffic for your website, and as a result, more sales. Today, we are focused on two market segments: media publishers and small entrepreneurs, also known as SMEs. Our goal is to win those segments on markets of USA, European Union, and Latin America. Sure, we've got some competitors, but we are the only one service that provides set and forget automations. We're also the only ones who offer unique features for both market segments we chose. We've developed and successfully tested a separate business model for each of those segments. So check out the next two slides. Our main turnover is based on enterprise customers. This spring, we've run a test to see if Gravitech.net can win SME customers as well. We've launched our product on AppSumo Marketplace to see how the new market reacts. And it was a success. We've got 2,000 new customers over the course of 2 months. And what's even better, we received lots of information about the market itself. Gravitech.net got an average score of 4.98 out of 5 from near 400 customers, which proves that our market targeting was correct. So what's next? We're going to expand in the market segments I've mentioned. SME users on the left value the ease of integration, so we plan to develop more plugins and no-code integrations. We're going to collaborate with Zapier, Shopify, Wix, and other platforms to make a customer experience as smooth as possible. When we're talking about enterprise customers on the right, it's never easy to get their attention and time, so we plan to onboard new media companies from European Union and Latin America by speaking with key people in media industry. So this way, our marketing strategy leads us to Web Summit. This event gathers companies from both sides of the ocean, and lots of our potential partners will be there. The COVID-19 pandemic... Yeah, thank you.
Thanks. So are you sure that targeting two different segments of customers is a good idea?
Yeah, thank you for the question. I'm pretty sure about it because, as I've mentioned in my presentation before, our current income is based on the enterprise customers, and as for now, we're testing our product for a B2C segment.
So why don't you want to focus on enterprise customers if you have a good traction there already?
Because it's much more difficult to enter the B2B market and enterprise customers in a different market area. It would be an easy win for us on CIS market, and it was already. And when entering a new market overseas, it's much easier to begin with B2C.
Thanks.
Just to clarify, what is your current MRR?
Just a second.
You had two figures
Yeah.
there. Is it like you have just to...
Yeah.
Okay,
so current MRR is around 30K, and it's a recurring revenue. And the revenue from SMEs was kind of one-time revenue shown by the platform I've shown by the marketplace. So this one number above is a recurring revenue.
Are you going to the US market, or you already have some customers over there?
We have small customers from US market, but no enterprise customers from there. So our goal is to enter the US market.
We actually have very good partners there that could help you, because we've been discussing the similar idea with them. Thank you.
Thank you very much. More questions?
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
And now startup Zili.
Hello for everyone, my name is Alina and I'm a CCO at Zili. Zili is a mobile-first website builder. Do you know that 80% of entrepreneurs from mobile-first countries use smartphone as their only device? So our target audience is more than 80 million entrepreneurs from mobile-first countries as Africa and India. The problem that we solve is absence of possibility to quickly create and promote a website for business from smartphone. And our solution is Builder for commercial websites in mobile application with built-in tools for online sales and online advertising. You will need only your phone to create a website in 15 minutes, and only 5 minutes you need to launch an advertising campaign. CRM system and analytics will connect automatically. Zili today has more than 1,500 users and more than 100 paying customers, and MRR of our product is more than $1,000. This year, we are going to receive more than $500,000 investment to attract more than 70,000 users. Existing solutions such as Wix, Squarespace do not give an opportunity to launch an advertising campaign from their platforms. And such products as WordPress, Tilda do not give an opportunity to create a website from smartphone. Our business model is SaaS freemium, where website creation support for free, and after the trial period, $9.99 per month. After we launched our advertising campaign and attracted our customers, we realized that our unit economy is profitable, and our customer acquisition cost is $25, and lifetime value is $170. What are we looking for on Web Summit? First of all, it's strategic fundraising, new advertising partnership, and PR and cooperation with media. We started working together with our team 7 years ago. Dmitry Sameluk, our CEO, has more than 7 years of experience in digital marketing, where he attracted more than 1 million customers to the client's projects. Yaroslav Sameluk, our CMO, was the head of the sales department when he increased the turnover of agency to $700,000 per year. Kostya Pshenichny, our CDO, created mobile applications with MRR more than $100,000. And with this team of winners, we will create the best solution for online business in smartphone. Thank you.
Can you give one concrete example of a use case where your product is needed? Like real user, real use case.
Okay, our target audience is entrepreneurs from service sphere. And we have our real clients from our beauty sphere, from some car detailing, some photographers, lawyers, and other professionals from service sphere.
So they don't have access to desktop computer? Why do they need to use mobile phone to
Actually, we're targeted to mobile-first countries, where 80% of entrepreneurs use smartphone as the only device. So they don't have an opportunity to create a website or launch an advertising from their laptop.
Get it, thanks.
One more question. How you calculate the lifetime value of your product?
Okay, this lifetime value is for 3 years, and we have our churn rate. And after 1 year of subscription, we know that 40% of our users are left, and in next months, only 2 or 3% of customers left.
Okay, thank you.
I have a question. Right now there are so many site builders, and the market is very, very competitive. How are you gonna compete in this very competitive, very red ocean market?
Yes. Actually, we have really strong competitors, and they're really good, like Wix, for example. But we have really fast development. We have enough experience in marketing and enough experience in website creation, in mobile application creation, and. If, for example, Wix in few years would like to buy our product, it will be a really great opportunity for us. But now we have plenty of opportunities to make our product really good.
Have you raised the money before already, and who backed you up in this case?
Actually, we won a grant from USF, and we won grant from Poland Prize, and now we have enough money to make a product better and to grow their size of our MRR for $30,000.
Thank you.
Okay. If any questions, thank you.
Thank you.
And now, startup working.
Всі класні сьогодні, да? Стартапи. Ладно, давайте починати. Hello everyone, my name is Sir. I am founder here at Worky. Worky is back office for freelance business. 10 million people, 10 million professionals, full-time professionals, considering to switch to freelance job in 2020. However, being manager and employee, that's a real challenge. You need to deal with fees from marketplaces, dozens of subscriptions, client management. You need to deal with accounting and taxes. That steals your free time and money. That kills your productivity. Worky saves 30% of time and 50% in fees and subscriptions for our users. We automate transaction and accounting. This simple booking page for you for interaction with your clients in browser video calls and direct payments. This is your personal workspace management, sync with all calendars and clients meeting management in one place. Creative economy is growing at 15% of CAGR each year. Our addressable market in the US is $35 billion. We are different. We're dealing with work routine by templates and shortcuts. Freelancers get full customization with Worky. freelancers get money immediately without no other fees. Worky is community. We building strong community that is growing fast. We building strong community that's sharing their feedback, that love our product. Our business model is pretty simple. It's subscription. We start with individual package for $30 per month. And we are going to launch team subscription for small businesses soon. We launched beta this March with 84 users on board. In July, we already have 500 users and first paying users. So far, we have more than 800 users and already about 30 paying users. We are going to reach 7,000 in monthly recurring revenue to the end of this year and launch mobile app. Next year, we'll launch Worky Teams package, establish our customer success and business development teams, and we'll continue growth along the vertical in North America market. Our team is unique. We ex-colleagues who already worked before, who have joint experience. I have about 5 years in IT as a business analyst, project manager. I work with Artem, 6 years of experience and co-founder of his previous project, and Eugene, about 13 years of experience in design. Web Summit is opportunity. It's opportunity to find our dream investor as we are going to open fundraising soon. It's opportunity to build partnerships and to work on collaborations. It's opportunity to grow our user base and find new clients. Let's automate freelance together. Thank you.
You have mentioned Upwork as your competitor. However, it's probably more the marketplace for the customers and freelancers. I think you automate the backend for the business. Is it correct?
Yes, that's a very good question. So far on this slide, I mentioned like 2 biggest players that are the best in their area. Upwork is the best in marketplaces. Within 17 million of users in the US. Honeybook is the best for managing that stuff. We are comparing ourselves to both of them because Upwork, they doing great job. They are just bringing us new clients because it's a great way for target them and to show difference with Worky. Honeybook is a great example of how to build and automate processes, and we are doing this better.
But if I understood you right, so Upwork connects customers and freelancers.
Yeah, but it's also kind of CRM system. It's also direct payments.
Okay, but you don't have customers on your platform. You just provide the backend for the businesses. So
productivity.
How you estimate that the number of freelancers that prefer to work on the platforms like Upwork or freelancers, real freelancers that will use your software?
Thank you. Good question. The biggest problem with marketplaces is high churn. Why? Because people going to marketplace, they're establishing first-time relations with clients, and they're going to some back-office activities for direct communication. And direct communication means like different softwares to be managed, fees, and nightmares of taxation in the accounting. We are automating that already, and this is how we are capturing clients from marketplaces to show them the better way to work with their clients.
Okay, so that they could be on the Upwork, but still they could use your platform to automate the backend.
Work is a base for such clients for such freelancers to build their clients base and to deal with their back office activities.
There are best-in-class tools for business process automation, like CRM, like invoicing tools, calendars. So what's your value proposition? What's the core business process that you automate best for freelancers? And how are you going to compete with all those great solutions that freelancers can use in their daily life?
Yeah, very good question. Like Zoom is the best in video services. Excel is the best in as tool for accounting and finance. There are a lot of big players. We are just putting the most important things in one place, allowing you to care just about Worky while Worky caring about everything else. So we are all-in-box tool for freelancers without need to use like separate CRM, separate.
So you're competing with all of them, effectively?
We're competing with those tools who are putting it together as Honeybook.
Who are your target audience? Are these individuals or companies or who are they?
Yes, thank you for your question.
And in what regions are they located?
From day one, we are on the US market. So currently, we are growing through North America region. Regarding for whom we build, for now, it's solo professionals, freelancers who working as freelance part-time or full-time. From Teams package, as you can see here, you can manage one client and one company. Teams, you can manage one client and one company, but you can manage it together with your partner, with small companies. So we are going to launch teams soon. So for now, answer is solo professionals, solo entrepreneurs, and for future, is small businesses as well. Thank you.
And the startup radio.
So, please, raise your hands who know who these guys. Perfect. They are leaders. They are champions. They challenge to, they needed to create training. Sorry, excuse me. They are leaders. Sorry. They are champions, and they needed thousands of hours of training to break the records. The crucial thing of their success, it is training. Here's Oleg. He is our CEO, and he started his career in sales 4 years ago. And it is easy to compare his way in sales with sports because it's equally important, because training is equally important with training. But in fact, 68% of companies are ignoring their sales. And Oh, right. But in fact, 68% of companies ignoring their training sales. Leaders just don't have resources for it. And but you know, for each $100 the company earns an extra 30 with training. On the scale, $100K turns into $130K. So companies are losing their money because they ignore their training sales. That's why we created Gradual software to make sales training consistent, with courses for onboarding, even if excuse me, this is very strange. I really lost all the words, excuse me. So I'll tell you more about our platform. And you know, leaders don't like repetitive training. And now they can create automated manual courses for onboarding and upskilling. They, even if they haven't the resources for it, don't have the resources for it, Gradual helps leaders to resolve the training gaps in their.
Перепрошую дуже. Евлін, є пропозиція просто дати команді трошки подихати, ми підемо на наступний піч, ви спробуйте ще раз повторити.
Добре, дякую, вибачте.
Все нормально, ми насправді не страшні.
Вибачте.
Okay, so we are ready to start the second part of our Web Summit Pitch Day. So the next startup is Deputy. Your applause.
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me? All good? Yes. Hi, everyone. My name is Ivan Molchanov, and I'm the CCO and co-founder of Deputy. And Deputy to put it simple, is a platform that eases the communication between the citizen and the local government representatives, who we call in Ukraine deputies. And how was your road getting here? For me personally, I have counted over 17 holes on the roads while getting here. And the thing is, these are not the only problems we have in our city. And the big problem is that we don't know who to communicate with and how to solve these problems. And when we do, we are constantly being ignored. On the other hand, local government representatives, deputies, they don't have the tools to monitor, understand the problems, and they don't have the single channel of communication with the citizen in order to solve and report these problems. And let's be honest, they don't have motivation to do so. Our solution comes in two forms. First, it is an app for citizens where they can, for example, take a picture and record an appeal for local deputies. On the other hand, it is a CRM for deputies where they store all the problems and they solve them, and it is subscription-based. Our market is estimated to be 34 million, from which of these we want to get 15%. This is in Ukraine, and then expand to other countries. And for competition, it comes in various forms, starting from personal pages of deputies, ending with services like 1551 in Kyiv. And they all prove to be ineffective because, let's be honest, there is no motivation there. In deputy, there is a clear motivation because there is a competition between political parties, deputies, and the opportunity to build personal brand for our government representatives. The monetization comes in subscription forms, varying from cities to villages. Our team we have these 5 daredevils with 5 and more years of experience in creating tech companies and in according spheres. We released about a month ago, and we already have traction. We have over 1,700 downloads. We have 7 deputies. We have a lot of attention from press, from United Nations, and from political parties. Also, we have a lot more parties that are willing to connect in the following month. We're going to Web Summit, first of all, to popularize Ukrainian startup culture. Second is to find strategic partners to expand different countries. And lastly is to empower democracy worldwide, which we think Deputy will do a good job of. And yes, every citizen is the government. Let your voices be heard. Thank you.
I have a question.
Yes.
How do you get the government officials who may not necessarily be willing to be on the platform or to follow up? What is the incentive or the motivation or the push to get them to take part and to follow up on this?
Thank you for the question. So what we're doing right now, we're talking to leaders of political parties, and we show them the benefits of if the party as a whole, if it subscribes, if the deputies of the party, they participate and they do the things, solve people's problems, the rating of the party is going to go up. And so there is this competition between the parties, which we stimulate through our product.
Okay, and one quick follow-up question.
Yes.
It's the government parties that pay, it is not the citizens. There's no cost for the citizens,
No,
correct? Okay,
yeah,
thanks.
it is the subscription for the government.
Yeah, I guess I should be the one who should ask you about the e-democracy. So first of all, yeah, definitely, yes. It's adorable that we see the startup targeting e-democracy. But well, first of all, you mentioned 3 parties in the parliament who are you discussing the product with. Are there any kind of political structure which are currently being used your product in Ukraine? So
yes, we actually in our app right now we have already 7 deputies.
Okay.
These are leaders of the parties.
Okay. From which level? Municipal level, parliament level?
Municipal level.
Municipal
Yes,
level.
we're aiming at municipal level.
Which cities?
Right now, Kyiv, and then we have talks with Lviv, Kharkiv, and Odessa.
Okay. Second question from my side. What about scaling? Is it only Ukrainian-based product, or you are going to scale it?
We are actually planning to scale, and we already have some attention from Armenia. The local politicians contacted us, and Poland. But we talked just recently about scaling to US, because US they don't have all the basically the communication of politicians and people, they're either on landing pages or the social networks. There is no kind of one channel of communication.
And if you please, the last question. Do you collaborate with kind of IFIs and non-governmental organizations which support the e-democracy?
Yes, actually, we just won East Coast Conference from United Nations. Recently, we've been and we won the competition. And this is United Nations so far is the only one who we contacted. But we're open to any other options. And we also have from Minцifra, we also have connections with them. And right now we're doing de-authorization in our app.
I saw that. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was my question actually, that you started to answer. It looks like that the user interface looks a little bit like Dia. Was it done with a purpose? And it's a good thing actually. Yes. But and the second thing, don't you think that the Minister of Digitalization could be your competitor, because they might have plans to do like a similar product probably, because they are automating a lot of things right now?
Well, yes, thank you. It's a good question actually. And the thing is, we stimulate the competition between the deputies, we talked with Minцifra. We keep in touch with them, and they don't have a certain product they're planning to do. They have petitions, which is a bit of a different thing. And here it's about deputies. It's about building their personal brands, and it's about like stimulating the competition between them. It's a bit of a different thing. Yes, I hope that answered your question.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hi, Alex here. I'm a CEO of Pastella, and Pastella is a service which generates content for social media using artificial intelligence in seconds. So let's rolling. Approximately 7 million founders in the United States don't know how they can create the hassle-free content, and this problem is not only in the United States. And also, more than 70% of SMM workers don't know how they can attract more customers, but they don't know how they can attract customers because they don't have enough time for that. And in Pastella, we're thinking how we can change the status quo and allow people to spend more time on more useful things. And that's why we created Pastella service. We generate content, manage content, edit content, and under one roof in seconds and more. And every day we work hard to make wonderful experience for our product, and we have pilot program with our customers which help us to hear feedbacks and improve our service. We grow more than 10% every month, and of course we have paid users. And for right now, our customers unpack these opportunities like this. So they spend 2x less time for content creation in social media for business, and of course they attract more customers. And we're thinking in our team, this is a great result for us because our market is growing more than 20% per year, and we totally understand the niche which we want to move. And our business model is a subscription model with a trial period and individual offer for big enterprises. And for right now, we're testing another business model is an end-to-end solution which integrates with other companies through API. And of course, we have competitors, but we try to solve one main problem. It's content creation for businesses in social media. We generate content like Copy AI. We manage social media like a Hotsuite or Promo Republic, and we generate content idea like a SMM agency, but we do all this stuff under one roof, and our solution is more understandable for users. And our competitive advantage is a product which provides one place for generate, manage, and edit content. Our killer feature is not AI model. And in Web Summit, we're looking partnership with a big marketing agency, and we're looking partnership with company which have B2B companies. And we have strong team to developing this product. We have CTO with more than 15 years experience in such big company like LG, Siemens, SimilarWeb as a tech lead. Our CPO launched 3 startups from scratch, from zero till first revenue. Our marketing has more 15 years experience in sales, and I have experience in lead generation and outbound sales in the United States, and did more than 500 sales. And we have strong marketing advisor from Yelp.com. It's a guy which help us to building great user experience in our service. And in Web Summit 2020, we have achieved the experience to go with online in Web Summit, and this experience was so-so, but I think in this year we can surprise Lissabon. Thank you very much.
Thanks for the pitch. There are tools on the market like Hootsuite and Sprout Social that do end-to-end social media management for small businesses. And you actually provide just one feature, like automatically generate texts. So do you think that will be enough for users that used to use all these, rich platforms like Hootsuite and Sprout Social to use your platform instead? So you differentiate on one small product capability, basically.
It's not enough. It's true. In first version, we generate only posts like text and image, and after our customer development and some feedback from experts, we understand that we need more features for our users. So it's like we generate posts, we give our customers, it's like idea for content plans, and we give our users, it's like, hot industries from the industries which they can share with audience. So it's like we understand that this is not enough, and
so you're going to compete with these, big platforms that already have all these features that customers.
Hootsuite don't generate post or something like that. Yeah, but
they have all other features that customers want from you, right?
As I know, Hootsuite it's only like a social media platform which can manage your platform, which can help you with direct message, which mention and something like that. It's like it's like a place for administrative your social media. For your social media, we focus to solving in like content creation for businesses. It's like
so if they already use Hootsuite or Sprout Social, they would need to use your platform, generate text, and copy paste it, and right.
Maybe yes, but currently in our customer development, we speaking with our customers, and they used Hootsuite, but Hootsuite cost like $29 per month. But in our place, they can pay $49, receive editing images, schedule post, all this stuff, including in Hootsuite. But they receive in our platform, and as I mentioned in this slide, our audience, our audience don't using manage social media in other platforms like Hootsuite or Primary Public. So yeah, after using our service.
So do you sell only B2B, or B2C is also the business case for you?
More B2B, yeah. It's like maybe some self-employed. It's like maybe B2B, self-employed, and company till 10 people.
So agencies are your customers who will help businesses to build up their like social media presence, right?
Yeah.
Do you already have customers and MRR?
We have MRR. It's approximately 2K for right now. And you ask about
how many customers you have right now?
For right now, 36. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Hello, hi. Hello, hi, it's Julia Brosco and Bidari, and I know your first question. I'm not a crazy girl in cosmic suit. In this time, in this moment, our team are part of biggest beauty show in Ukraine. When our users tell us, wow, you are the future, and like that, we want to say, the future is here. And let me explain why. The problem of industry we focused on is electronic procedures recording like part of special software for working in private practice in aesthetic medicine. Mostly, this software creating for large beauty centers and clinics. It's expensive and complicated. Rest for them, really general. Actual alternative, it's paper protocol, but you can upload photo of procedure is a piece of paper, and it takes time to filling and need a sort of space. Oh, space for store, sorry. Our solutions, it's all-in-one mobile application with key workflow functionality and strong electronic procedure recording platform. Our users, it's our early adopters. It's micro business in aesthetic industry. And now it's every second dermatologist and cosmetologist in these countries, because pandemic time really increasing speed of shifting these specialists from big salons to own personal cabinets. And how about market general? In these 3 days, we meet more than 25,000 our target customers, potential customers. It's just one professional event in Ukraine. Of course, it's a little part. This just are references of CRM beauty market. Beauty market is huge and growing steadily for us, really, and take for us really a big opportunities for scaling in the next step. Competitors already operating in this market in our form, but our main competitive advantage is all-in-one conception in simple form, right in smartphone with version for end clients. This is our MVP stage traction. We validate our hypothesis. We make first release in December 2020, and now we continue update and improving our solutions. In this month, we make a first release version for B2C for end client, and continue improving our main KPI. This is our team, small but really powerful. With advisors, we understand the market and have a passion to create a really great product. Why we need each other? Of course, for all startups, this summit is opportunity for growing, fundraising, networking, and other. Especially for us, it's Europe, its main target market. And second event from these guys, it's our second market for scaling. Asian market is biggest market is beauty. And we really want research and education, modern technologies in health tech, beauty tech, and telemedicine. Why we can propose like win-win conception. Really working live product with wow effect from our customers and maybe nice suit. Thank you. Someone.
Thanks for the mic. Julia, thanks for the pitch. The direct question, what will you do if you want to receive the voucher from USF?
What we will do?
What will you do if you want to receive the voucher from USF? Will you go to Web Summits by yourself?
We talk about this with my CTO, and it's Dima. This guy who understands all in development and cybersecurity, and of course he said, "Oh, it's early for us. It's early for us." But I think, we plan to fundraising next spring, and I understand if we want this step in the next spring, we need. Develop our networking and fundraising now, networking and fundraising connection now. And if we don't take this ticket, maybe in these years we have a balanced team. I listen my Dima, and maybe in this year we don't go in Lissabon, but in the next year we do this.
Mm-hmm. Do you have competitors in the US?
Yes, our main references, it's Simple Practice, for example. They take a focus in telemedicine in another field of beauty industry and health tech industry. It's really a great references for us, but not it's not a similar solutions. It's solutions for another industry, really like references for growing, not with our interface, with our functionality, with our target audience. I think it can be a bigger competitors in this market, and for us, it's not first a target market, because Europe and ASEAN region for us much more relevant for our goals.
Why Asian region?
Because it's more than 60% of all consumers in the world in beauty market. It's really ASEAN regions. And next step, it's North America, Brazil, and we a lot of research in this market in aesthetic industry. For example, it's really important point. It's culture of part of culture of people. It's aesthetic medicine. It's I want look like that. For USA, California, it's our colibel, maybe, because men in California really love aesthetic industry. It's like a push this industry for growing. It's a trend in some piece of territory, but not for all country. Yes.
I mean, you mentioned the competitors from Russia and France, but you said that your main markets are Asia and Europe. So what about competitors over there? And did you validate your hypothesis in these markets, not only on Ukraine markets as well?
Thank you. Yes, we, as I say, Asia, our second market for scaling. Our first market, like start, it's these countries market. Now we have users from 15 countries in the Europe, and we validate our hypothesis only in Russian-speaking audience, because we understanding networking and needs in this audience. We don't, our competitors' analysis, it's only Europe and deeper understanding Europe markets. But we understand size of ASEAN markets, and it's our next step of research.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Next startup is Supply.
Okay, thank you. Thanks, Julia, for introduction. I will continue the idea about beauty industry, but that will be exactly the different product, okay? So I can start, yeah? So here I will have one of professional cosmetic products. There is another one cosmetics professional product. Usually beauty salons and cosmetic shops have 2,000-3,000 different products what they need to order each month. And usually they do not have someone who can do that professionally. That leads to a number of problems like out of stocks, urgent orders, etc. Distributors usually help salons and shops to manage all that orders, but it is very offline, expensive, and long process. And they can't provide that level of service like Amazon and other online marketplaces as customers want. For last several years, B2B marketplaces arised on the market, but they force suppliers to do all the order management, packaging, delivering by themselves. And suppliers are not ready for that. So that's why we built Supply. Supply is a first virtual distributor that combines advantages of both distributors and B2B marketplaces. As a B2B marketplace, it provides access to thousands of clients online. And as a distributor, it provides personal approach, assist, educate customers, and we do all the order management, packaging, and delivery by ourselves. Plus, we integrate with client CRM systems to make automatic order replenishment. Our initial testing has shown a 90% reduction in manual work for order management and a 35% reduction in operational costs for suppliers. We tested here on Ukrainian market and found a dozen of first clients, including L'Oreal, the biggest local player. But we decided to switch totally on US market. It is a huge market. We still don't have direct competitor in the industry, and our nearest competitors lack some of our B2B features. I have a previous business of 45 employees in the same industry and working together for more than 5 years. And recently I took the most qualified of them, and now we are all committed to Supply. Our nearest goals are releasing the first version, onboarding 20-30 first early adopters, and tune the program with them. After that, we will start direct sales, content marketing, referral program to scale quickly. We already accepted on the Alpha program on Web Summit. I believe we found a way to make supply replenishment more efficient, and we want to be the leaders of this movement. Thank you.
Yeah, I actually wanted to ask you why you are different from Amazon, and then I read that you consider Amazon as your competitor. So, but the question remains: why you think you could be better than Amazon? Why you should?
Okay, yep, we are looking at Amazon, exactly Amazon business, not Amazon itself, because Amazon it's for B2C. Yep, and first. Amazon is not working in one specific industry, and they do not do integration with clients' CRM softwares to make automatic reward, and that's crucial for clients. Yep, they do not. We will enrich our data for our clients for our products that Amazon also do not do because it's not their strategy. And I can tell you several more features, but it will be too long if needed.
Do you have anyone in your team who is like familiar with this industry and worked as a supplier or like in this chain of businesses?
Yeah, for our previous business was like automating beauty salon business. We have like 1,500 beauty salons here in Ukraine. We know a lot of suppliers here in Ukraine. We know the industry very well. Yeah, but we decided to switch to US because it's a much bigger market and all the delivery and fulfillment services are not yet ready in Ukraine to make this solution possible. So.
Yeah, hey, thank you for the presentation. If I'm not mistaken, you're also, and part of your team, working for other IT company. So how are you personally committed to this? And are those people on the slide working full-time on your project at this very moment? Thank you.
Yep, that's a part of the team from our previous business that totally switched to new product.
And you personally, you work 100% on this?
Yep. There is another CEO who is managing the previous company. I do not take part in the previous company. No.
Okay, clear. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Where is the clipboard? Here's the Hi all, my name is Max. I'm co-founder at Dozen.io. And first of all, I would like to say that this speech is very personal for me. First of all, because it's based on my 3 beliefs. First one, I believe that all the routine work that can be replaced should be replaced with smart automation. Second, my belief is that, Deborah, I believe in America. And third belief is that I think that Dozen deserves to be represented at Lisbon Web Summit. Why so? What is Dozen? Dozen is a web solution and Chrome extension which automates daily routine of salespeople, lead generators, and all those who use LinkedIn daily for the sales purpose and their outreach campaign. Daily, millions of people go to LinkedIn and do some sort of monkey job. They connect people, they follow up, they create some chain of sequences, they do some analysis of their campaigns on Excel spreadsheets. We think that it should be replaced and doesn't do this. People who use LinkedIn, they are usually sales managers, they are recruiters, they are lead generators, and we estimate that there are around 10 million of these people who actively in the game and who use such products as Sales Navigator and LinkedIn for their outreach campaigns. So we estimate the potential market for Dozen as $500 million. That's the market for the overall automation on LinkedIn. Better version of Dozen, I have to say that it will be released on the 1st October, nearly months before the Web Summit, contains all basic features that cover at least 80% of needs for these sales managers and lead generation managers. We connect people, we follow up, we send in mails, we download profiles, we do all that manual work that is done right now by people. Yeah, plus we provide some advanced filtering system. My question will be, who from you know
how many people do you have in your network and what are the industries and so on, what are the activities. This doesn't does. So our current state, we have a release on the 1st of October. We have some ambition plans for the next versions. And currently our results, we have 2,500 subscribers, 60% of them from America. That's why I believe in that. And I hope that our being at Lisbon Web Summit will help us to boost our growth, to prove our hypothesis, and to bring new investors that will be interested in our product. Have 30 seconds, finishing. My fourth belief is that our team is capable and have all the skills and knowledge to develop the solution. There are 4 of us right now. All are from the IT, from sales, from product development. So we have that skills, knowledge. And this lucky dog is waiting for you. You can go on our website, subscribe, raise our audience. And yeah, I'm happy here to respond to your questions.
Maybe a quick one from my side. I know
Yes,
that
please.
LinkedIn is basically prohibiting quite a lot of third-party services to be built upon the website. So how you cope with that? What the mitigation strategy?
Yeah, thank you very much. I understood your question. There are 3 things. First, that's not quite true because LinkedIn provides some API for well-known and special solutions to integrate with the LinkedIn. There are 2 ways how we overcome this: technically, legally, and because of LinkedIn. For the LinkedIn I told you about, technically we do not do any injections that are prohibited. So we completely emulate the actions of the person on the LinkedIn. And the product-wise reasons is that we cope with our users, we interact with our users and encourage them to not be spammy, and we have algorithm how to do that. Yes, please.
Thanks for the pitch. And I understand the use case and the value because we use it. Our SDR team uses not dozen, but other tools. So my question is about competition. We all know that there are like tens, like maybe hundreds tools like that on the market. So how do you differentiate?
I wouldn't say hundreds, but I would say that there are some tools that provide this automation. I'm sure that you already used one, like Linked Helper or Duck Soup, that are well known at this market and that have 60 or 70% of share. And when you open this solution, you'll understand why we are going to compete with them. Because first, interface. Second, these solutions are overwhelmed. Third, we have something in our pockets to show for the next plans. Because I do not like this word, but we have many plans and implementations that are connected to AI and sentiment analysis and smart prospecting, like based on lead scoring and so on. This is because of the solutions that are in place right now on the market. They are more technical. Our solution is based on sales experience, my personal, and the experience of my team.
Max, thank you for the pitch one more time. And from the point of view origination of the project, am I right that you are still having an agency business about LinkedIn lead generation?
I think that LinkedIn told you that, yeah?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, sure. That was 2019 when I started my being with InDesign, which is an outsourcing company. I'm partner there. So we have own developers, we have own sales department. And each time when my girls and boys in sales department were crying and saying, I do not want to do that, I dislike this solution, I would like to have this more, we decided, okay, we'll do our best and create the solution.
So sorry for interrupting you, but the question is about this current split. Do you have like still agency business?
Currently, I am more focusing on dozen. Yeah.
But still running agency business too.
Still running, yeah, as a shareholder.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
And the next startup, Spock.
Thank you. Not that one. Unfortunately, I'm not so experienced.
It's not a problem for you. It's a problem for them.
Now, previously,
Okay, done. So, hi everyone, my name is Alex, I'm CEO and co-founder of Spark, and we welcome you to a new insurance experience. Actually, insurers are stuck in the 20th century. They are old and boring, and there is a huge mismatch between supply and demand. If you ever been a customer of insurance company, you definitely face these problems, such as confusing process of buying insurance, unclear terms and conditions, painful claiming, and of course, high prices. But the world is changing. There are 2.4 billion millennials in the world. 96% of us use smartphones, 58% prefer to buy insurance online, and 39% are ready for the new delivery models in this industry. And that is why we created Spark. And our solution is fast, simple, and clear insurance. We are offering micro-insurance products on subscription model together with easy buying and seamless claiming. So let's have a look at purchase process. It's quite easy. So you just choose the product you need, then give us some basic information about yourself and the object you want to cover, then go to the payment page, and that's all. You are covered just in a few clicks. And the claim process is also very easy. You just notify us about your case, answer only 2 questions about that case, then upload only the most necessary documents, and voila, you receive your money directly to your payment card just in a few hours. And we are going to offer a big number of micro-insurance products. We already started with pet insurance. Also, we are going to add flight delays, smartphone damage, and many, many others. And the market size is quite huge. The total US personal microinsurance market reached $70 billion, and total US digital insurance market reached $33 billion. Our revenue model consists of 2 parts. We are charging insurance companies with claims handling fee plus sales commission. And we are starting with pet insurance because 35% of all pets in the US are owned by millennials, and this market reached $3 billion. As for the now, we already started with this product in Ukraine. We sold more than 450 policies, and our average growth rate is 120% month by month. And also, we are mostly proud of feedbacks of our customers because that means that we are doing a really important thing. We already made some paths. We raised pre-seed investments. We launched in Ukraine. The next step will be a pilot in Connecticut and partnership with US carrier. Our team is a team of high professionals. We are specialists in insurance industry, marketing, PR, branding, and soft development. And what we hope to get out of Web Summit? We are looking for networking. We want to understand more in trends and also to meet investors. But the most important thing for us is to show that Ukrainian startup community rocks. Thank you.
I have a first question here. So which market do you choose as your primarily target markets, and why exactly? Speaking about competition here as well.
Okay, so the primary market is Ukraine. It's our test market, and the next market will be US. We already prepared the platform for the pilot, so it's ready. And also we have our team members in the US who helped us, who are locals. So why Ukraine? Because
I can understand why Ukraine, but why US?
Why US? Okay, because it's really a huge market. If, for example, the total world market of insurance is $4.5 trillion, the US market is almost $2 trillion. So it's almost a half of the world's insurance.
It's almost the most competitive market. Right?
Yes and no. I can show you the slide with our competitors. So there are some main problems in the US. We've been there for acceleration program for 2 months, and what we saw there, for example, if you receive a reimbursement from insurance company, so you had a loss, you had a case, and you want to receive your money, insurance company sent you a paper check to your mailbox. After that, you have to take it and to go to the bank. Plus, it's very
hard to meet micro-insurance product, but we made a customer development research in the US, and we see that micro-insurance product has a great demand for that.
Thank you very much for very well prepared presentation.
Thank you.
I have a question how to invest. So, but I'm kidding, but not kidding actually. And the question is that you obviously know the topic very well, but I assume that you're not going to build the insurance company. You're going to make the certain agreement with the insurance company, and that's probably the most difficult thing because you have to deal with all of these difficulties and payments and stuff like that. Did you have an experience of negotiating with the U.S. insurance company already, and you know how to do that, and what kind of difficulties you have already, overcome?
Thank you. So I have my personal experience with the US market because I was a deputy to general manager in a Ukrainian branch of American International Group. So I have direct connections to the US, and plus when we've been in acceleration program in New York, I had a meeting with head of innovations in Travelers, AAG, Nationwide, and so on and so on. So I had the opportunity to meet these people in person, and we even signed letter of intent with Crum & Forster. It's an insurance company that part of Fairfax Group from Canada.
Thank you so much. We actually have a partner who is in the connection with the top insurance brand in the US as well, so might be a good fit. Thank you.
It would be nice to talk.
Nice product, nice focus. I have a question about your product and about your marketing in Ukraine. Aren't you afraid that in order to enter your US market, you will need to create totally different product and to pivot? Because insurance in the US, in Ukraine, and in Europe, it's totally different.
Actually, that is why we started with pet insurance, because it's pretty similar in Ukraine and in the US. First of all, we are the only one provider of pet insurance in Ukraine. But it's a crazy rising market in the US. The CAGR of this market in the US is 25%. So it's really huge. And this product is, it's not like health or MTPL insurance. It's similar in different countries. So we can use the same product in Japan and in Germany, and it will be the same.
Okay.
Hello, everyone. You probably know that most of the startups fail during their first years of existence. And it actually makes sense. In the beginning, founders need to save lots of problems at the same time. It's hard for them to attract new users. They don't have a place where they can validate their feedback and improve their product. And on top of that, they need to build a team and find investments. Because of this difficult journey, thousands of startups die every year. But this path becomes easier when founders join Projectium. On this platform, they can build communities around their projects and build their products much faster. By creating their interactive profiles, founders can showcase their startups to the community, collect needed feedback to improve the product, attract first users, and build a team. By having all these opportunities in one place, it becomes easier to grow while saving your money and time. Users who are not founders will also benefit from Projectium as they become members of unique IT community. They can look for interesting startups, test new products, and after showing their skills and experience, they can join a startup or even become a co-founder of a next big thing. Our North American and European market of tech and product startups at early stage is valued at 840 million. We are determined to conquer 1% of this market in the next 2 to 3 years. So what sets us apart from our competitors? Well, first of all, our target users are specifically early-stage startups. Projectium has a rich project representation that Reddit and indie hackers lack so much. On Product Hunt, there is no ability to follow startups on a regular basis, and after their quick launch, they lose connection with their audience. Additionally, we have features that are completely absent on these three platforms, such as project analytics and team building. Our main goal is to attract 10,000 users, of which 1,000 should be startups. After reaching this number, we plan 2 channels of monetization: promotion of projects, posts and roles, and a freemium subscription model with additional features for startup growth. We're a team of 6. Each of us has more than 5 years of experience in R&D, engineering, sales, and marketing. All of us have previously worked for startups, and 3 of us started their projects before. So far, we have a ready MVP, a web application, and also an app in App Store. With a user growth of over 30% in a month, we have 600 users so far, of which 120 are startups. We're one of the winners of IT Erica, and currently we're going through the Nest Bootcamp. So why Web Summit? For us, it's a great opportunity to reach over 2,000 potential customers and over 8,000 target users. Moreover, we can find investments and reach our marketing through the New Yorker, Forbes, and other media outlets. Projectium is a startup for startups. So by helping us, you bring more life to other startups. Thank you. We're ready to answer your questions with our CEO, Alex. Yes, please.
Thank you, guys. You participated in IT Eureka contest last year. How your KPIs has changed since then? Have you raised any money, or do you have any new users?
Yeah, I'll just take the question. So we didn't raise money, the first, because we're a social network kind of thing. It's hard to get to the point where you get money from users, and it's like a long journey. What we focus on right now is engagement and user engagement metrics and the amount of users that we have right now on the platform. And we double the amount that we had since we joined the IT Eureka competition. We also developed our platform because it was not a ready MVP when we presented on IT Eureka as well. And we got the first traction from our users, so we have more than 20 active users who get the retentions, who get back to the platform, they leave replies, they comment, they post new content, and they engage with other users.
And to add to Alex, I also want to say that since joining the IT Eureka, we also built our app in App Store. This just came out recently, or only 3 months ago. And currently we're doing A/B tests to get more feedback from the customers. Also, we just try to build in public, so we help startups to reach more audience and actually provide more feedback. We also collected some additional interviews to help us understand what are the key problems of our audience and of the early stage startups. So yeah, there's been a good traction since the IT Eureka last year.
Thank you.
Who will pay you?
Yeah, our main paying audience is startups who register in the platform, and to our business model, we plan our first goal is promotion because they need more coverage. Some startups can get more coverage from audience by posting new content. Some of them cannot. They need to pay for the marketing and for their promotion. And we track analytics from users that behave on Projectium that basically upvote the startups, they follow them, they engage with them. So those kind of metrics make those target users of find kind of specific startups on the platform. And if you want to get a target promotion on Projectium, that's what you can do.
If you allow me, I'll add as well. Our main target user in terms of monetization is obviously early stage startups. They're the ones who spend lots of time and money going to Facebook, LinkedIn, using thousands of different ways to just get that outreach and reach first users. This place allows them to minimize their time, save money, and in one place grow your project with a loyal community. That's why you save money and you save time. Instead of just using multiple platforms, you can find all you need in one place.
Thank you.
How will you get end users to the platform? What will be the value for them?
Is this a question of a chicken and an egg?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. So, Alex, you?
Yeah, thank you for the question, first of all. For end users, it's really important to find new products because most of them, they want to, some products they make in use, and if they use those products, they will be able to provide some useful feedback that will help startup founders make a better product that they will use in the future. So it's a place where you can promote your ideas, to reach out to project team actually. And then you will get back from them with a better product that is better suitable from you.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah? Okay, let's start. Hi, my name is Lydia. I'm the co-founder and CEO at Skywalker, a Tinder-like tech recruiting marketplace. And I'm here because I have been yelling, what the hell, for the long period too many times for the last 7 years of my working in a tech hiring field. Work of a recruiter hasn't changed in forever. It's the same boring routine. You track, you follow up, you reach out candidates, and then you do it all these things again. All the recruiting tools are dying, especially in 2021. Today, there is a 15% of tech talent shortage on the market. So, as a result, it's a real battle for the best engineers. And thousands of platforms offer recruiters the same, a new tool for hunting. What's the difference about us? Skywalker actually hunts. It does the hunting part for you. Skywalker adopted a Tinder-like approach for our product. We match your job openings with the best and relevant candidates, and by swiping, they agree to an interview with you. Skywalker proposes your vacancies in the best light possible, and our algorithms took into account candidates' desires and interests, and as a result, we have a perfect match. So basically, all that research, searching, hunting is done by Skywalker, and you should have to do only one thing: interview and hire candidates. That's what the market needs in 2021. You need proofs? Okay, well, I can give you a few facts. Skywalker took 23% of the tech market in Ukraine in first year. Skywalker revenue is growing by 36% each month. Our pay-per-lead model has made us profitable for the last 6 months since we adopted this approach. It works for the recruiters. It works better than bonuses. Imagine that. It's cheaper and more effective. 700 companies are on board with us today from the US and Europe. And all of that we done with a diversity team of 12 people, industry professionals with 10+ years of experience in sales, recruiting, tech. And now we are raising our seed round, $3 million, and we hope to talk with you and to have your support in these big plans. Thank you. First question, yeah?
Lydia, thank you very much for the great pitch. The question is, I think, rather obvious to you. Why can't you afford yourself to get ticket to the Web Summit and pay for yourself? Why should you get the voucher and take someone's other place who can't afford themselves to be there?
Okay, it's a really good question, because now we bought the possibility to represent our startup on the beta level for beta startups on Web Summit. And the biggest reason, we want to have the bigger delegation. That's why we want to pretend to this grant. And another question connects with the possibility to be a part of Ukrainian delegation, not to be a separate startup who represents like Skywalker on this event. I want to be involved in the whole Ukraine presentation at this event with a big team on Web Summit.
Thanks for the point. Actually, I think we will discuss this with all the colleagues, but thanks for the stressing on this point.
Yeah, as you know, like a little comment that each startup reinvests their money. That's why all our profit we reinvest in our growing. And if today we have a profit, tomorrow we will have plus 3 new person in our team. Yeah, that's and bigger marketing budget. And it's a good possibility to share information about Skywalker.
I have a question for you. I've discussed just recently with my head of recruiting, should we use Skywalker? And she said that it's expensive to get contact with a candidate, and candidates are not that great, so she doesn't see a sense to use an instrument. What should I say to
that's why that's why I hired this month 3 new persons in our team, for our sales team, because previously we haven't people for discussion and organizing cool trial period with cool onboarding for companies. And for some companies, probably it seems that it's too expensive. But to tell the truth, the hiring of senior candidates on Skywalker, the cost of this hiring will be near $200, $300. That's why it's not expensive. It's really cheaper. And we have probably sometimes problems with conversion rate from the trial to paid user, which connect only with onboarding and all the service around the onboarding, which we organize for recruiters. Yeah, that's why we can organize additional trial for your company, yeah, and change this mind. Huh? Genie. Yeah. Real battle now on the market between Skywalker and Genie, because now we are like have closed base database with candidates. It's like 17,000 candidates, and Genie have like 25,000 candidates on base.
Really short question: Lydia, do you have Ukrainian investors on your board right now?
No, we haven't Ukraine. We have investor from Kazakhstan.
What about Genesis?
No. Our investor is Murat Abdrahmanov. He is from Kazakhstan, and he is like angel investor. He invested in Genesis previously, but we had connections. Yeah. Thank you.
The next startup, Classy.
Hi, everyone. My name is Kate, and I'm a CEO of a startup, Classy. So a couple of years ago, it's not working. Oh, it's working. So a couple of years ago, when higher education went online, actually a huge gap between academia and research world and the students, the young generation with clip thinking, became obvious. So I was a Stanford fellow at that time, and I also had to watch those Zoom lectures with the talking head of a professor and shared PowerPoint presentations. And to be honest, it was quite boring. It was quite long to watch and completely unengaging. So we decided to build a bridge between these two worlds and to create a knowledge-sharing platform. In fact, it's a mobile app which works as a social network with a very familiar interface to our users. So talking about content, so we take it directly from professors from different universities. We extract just main information, make short information blocks, and convert them into V-shots. V-shots are short, up to 3 minutes, substantive videos with very cool motion design. So it's very interesting to watch, easy to memorize and to understand. There was supposed to be a video, but it's PDF, so sorry, it doesn't work. I can show separately. So when a video is uploaded on our platform, it finds its relevant place on the knowledge map. And when a user comes and wants to know something, our system builds his or her personal learning route, which means you take the route and then you have points of choice. So if you want to dig deeper into some subtopic, you can go there and the system will build a learning route there. And then you can get back to this main learning route. So in fact, it's flexible and adaptive system, in contrary to online courses available everywhere where you have no choice. And if you don't like something, you can just drop it. So, okay, it's not working again. Our business model is very simple. It's a subscription model for the whole platform, but we share a part of our revenue among our content creators by letting our educators to monetize their knowledge. Okay, so our ultimate goal is to become a global university with top knowledge and best professors on board, and this knowledge should be always on hand, available to everyone, and mobile friendly. So our team is growing bigger. Our core team has a very deep expertise in business development and deep tech. Our educational team is working on learning science approaches, and our motion designers, they create all this magic with conversion of the content. Our goals for Web Summit is, first of all, to communicate our idea and promote this approach because it's completely different, and we want to disrupt this very conservative sphere of higher education. And come on, we're a small company, and we're trusted from Ukraine, and we are trusted by top universities and top professors. They give us their content and let us share. So, and we also want to get connected to companies who work with AI-generated videos, because for us it's the next step, and we want to develop this tool on our platform. And of course, we need connections with investors. Okay, so contact us, invest in us, and believe in us. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for the pitch. How many courses do you have already on your platform, and how do you involve professors? And is it like specific courses, or is it just generate?
So we don't work with courses separately. We mostly work with professors and universities. So we don't count the amount of content in terms of courses. So it's mostly professors. Now we have 36 professors involved from Stanford, Harvard, and Princeton. So, and the amount of content, I can tell you in minutes if you want to. So
generate.
Yeah, yeah. Any other questions?
You mentioned that you consider Coursera, Udemy, and so on like a competitor. So
yeah.
What is the competitive advantage for end user to use Classy? And
because we provide, first of all, we provide flexible learning routes. This means that, okay, if you buy a course on a Coursera or Udemy, you don't have a choice. So if you don't like an instructor, or you already know something, or you don't want to be attached to this schedule, like learning schedule, and you don't have time or something, you have no choice. So you just drop it, and like 96% of people drop those courses because of these reasons. So we are mobile friendly, and for example, on our platform, you can choose. If you already know this topic, then you can skip it, and the system will build you another learning route. And at the end of the day, so if you want to get some, like a broader perspective, so you just, it's like Wikipedia. All our videos are interlinked, so when you see something that you don't know in Wikipedia article and the link, you follow this link, you dig deeper, and then you get back to the main article. So the principle is the same. Coursera and Udemy don't offer that.
Yeah, probably last question. Well, adorable. I do like it. Looks like an RPG game when you know upgrade your person. That's why it's cool. But I assume it's like more like sellers or content generators platform. So you need to acquire more professors over there. So did you validate the success of their product, their needs? Are they ready to generate the content in a new format in order to use the product?
That's a good question. I have two parts of the answer. So the validation took around 8 months, and we actually faced an issue because we wanted professors to generate this content. Then they were like, okay, it's very hard, it takes time, so we offered them this video production service. What I say, so we just take a Zoom lecture, and then we transform it into text, make information blogs, make video design, so we do everything instead of them. And we provide this service now is manual. That's why we need AI-generated videos. And the next and very interesting thing that we actually found out during our testing phase was that students want to generate this content. because when they prepare to exams, they actually do this. They make short blocks of information on the course, so, you know, and they were like, give us this tool, and we're going to generate this content. We are ready to put it under the name of a professor. So now we have like this, you know, pivoting stage, because we have professors who want to be closer to their audience, students, and we have students who want to contribute to, you know, studying, learning, and exam preparation. Make this thing called Spark.
Great, thank you.
Thank you.
And the next startup is FinMap.
Как выкладывать? Okay. Okay. Hi, nice to meet you. So, my name is Alex, and I'm from FinMap. So our story began 5 years ago. We were doing more than 200 custom projects for small businesses in financial management in Ukraine. Research shows that about 90% of all small and medium-sized enterprises in developing countries do not have any financial clarity about their business. They don't actually know where they're losing their money and which of their products are their highest earners. Sometimes the business owners don't even know how much money they have in the company. They don't take any data-driven decisions and simply rely on their gut. And that is why we have created FinMap. And now we have more than 1,000 companies from all around the world that already work with us. FinMap is a cash flow management tool that allows small and medium-sized businesses like agencies, service companies, developers, project-based companies to get the real-time visibility of their business in terms of money, to avoid cash gaps, and to get and to take the real wise decisions in their business. They actually get the idea of how much money the company is earning, which of the projects are most profitable, and most of all, they get understandable financial reports which are generated automatically. There are 300 million small and medium-sized businesses worldwide with a total market worth of $10 billion. We are now scaling rapidly to Eastern Europe, where there are 15 million small and medium-sized businesses. Pension. Well, FinMap is a SaaS solution. We charge $40 per month, and we also generate extra revenue from setup fees and financial educational products. Well, FinMap is not just another, it's much more than just another financial management tool. Business owners actually love us because we can provide technical coaching, strategies, and insights based on their financial data, so they know exactly how to grow their business. Can do it in a scalable way. We do love numbers and figures and dashboards, and thanks to our deep analytics and thanks to our deep analytics, we deeply know each conversion rate and through our funnel, and we are also running dozens of experiments. In July, we finished rebuilding our product, and our MRR started to grow 30% month over month. We have 1,000 companies in 12 countries which are using FinMap daily, and we are also startup-wise guys and 500 startups alumni. Our team has 27 teammates which are totally remote. They're all professionals, managers, marketers. The entire company is structured in 5 different departments, weekly report system, and personal KPIs. We are all obsessed with what we are doing and actually what we are looking for with Web Summit. We would like to attend Web Summit to represent Ukraine, to expand our European network, and to bring FinMap to European countries. Thank you very much. Не чутно було, да, мене? Зовсім?
Трошки.
Okay. Thank you.
And you told that you got customers in Russia. So please, if it's correct, what share of your business is in Russia?
Actually, it's the question that should be asked to the co-founders of the company, which are now in selling. They are graduating from Startup Wise Guys right now, and they are here with me on Zoom. If can answer this question.
Well, I just need an answer. I don't.
It's not about Russia. It's about the entire market of post-Soviet republics. It's like Kazakhstan. It's Belarus. It's Russia as well. It's not only about Russia. We have some share of. The main idea right now is the biggest part, I believe, is Ukraine. But anyway, if you want the more specific information, I can just.
In general, most of the customers are from Ukraine, like 80% plus, and others from other countries, but including US, Canada, and so on and so on.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
How are you different from other tools on the market, like Zero.com, for example?
Yeah, we know this company. They are actually our competitors in Europe, I mean. And before actually scaling globally to European markets, we definitely need to take some steps and to analyze their idea about running their business and scaling rapidly in the European market. As for the Russian and post-Soviet market, there are also competitors like PlanFact, like FinTableau, and we know about them, and we take the best from them and try to make the best of ours. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Good afternoon. My name is Niko Seiko. I live in Kiev, Ukraine, here with you, and I lead the CarbonMiner project. We develop new technology for capturing carbon dioxide from the open air, and we're going to sell the CO2 captured to greenhouse operators. Let me tell you about our approach, how to reduce carbon footprint of the food we eat. When we eat a greenhouse-born cucumber, we don't usually think about the associated carbon footprint, but it exists, and mostly it is linked with the burning of fossil fuels to heat up the greenhouse. And greenhouse owners also take the carbon dioxide from the burning for injection to boost the growth of the plants. With the upcoming EU regulations on harsh regulations and strict laws on carbon emissions, greenhouse operators will face the need to shift from the fossil fuels burning to more sustainable sources of heating. However, same time, they will face the need to find new sources of the external supply of the CO2. Here, the CarbonMiner comes with our offer, and as I told you, we are developing new technology for a direct air capture of carbon dioxide, and we are going to sell it to greenhouse owners and operators at the affordable price of 135 euro per ton. Our business model is simple. This is B2B with direct sales. We are going to deliver our transportable modules, capturing modules, to the target greenhouse, and we will be billing, invoicing our clients by the gas meter just for the actual CO2 consumed. The secondary, the supplementary revenue source is our microclimate monitoring system. This is a set of electronics which we have developed as actually our marketing tool to make our reach out to greenhouse owners easier. Our first target market is the country of Spain, the greenhouse owners of Spain, and we estimate this market as $150 million US. And next, we are going to roll out to other EU countries. Our estimation is of this market is 6.7 billion of US. We understand that we are not alone in carbon dioxide capture field, direct air capture. We know our competitors. We think our technology is better because we combine both wet and dry capture approaches in our solution. The original idea of CarbonMiner was in early 2019, and since that we have made several experiments. We have built our first tabletop proof of concept capturing machine. Since that time, we have raised 3 rounds of investment from the SMRK fund, VC fund, Ukrainian. We are going to raise our next round in December of this year as $400,000 and we will use that money for the technology validation in the greenhouse environment next year. Our important milestones are the start of setting up of the production facility in the Eastern Europe, most probably in the Eastern Poland, start of the small-scale production. Then next year, 2023, we will enter the country of Spain. And again, next year, 2024, we will be rolling out to other EU countries. We have a team with the complementary skill set in various fields. I have my own experience in finance and human resources. Our team members have experience in research and production, in marketing. At the moment, this is only core team. At the moment, there are 10 FTE persons in our team, fully. With the Web Summit, okay. We are believers that CO2 will not harm the humanity. We hope it will help to feed it. Thank you.
Yeah,
Please.
My first question is, did you apply for Elon Musk's carbon capture X Prize competition?
We are ready to. The deadline is December the 1st, so we are going to apply there, and I think our chances are good. We know our competition.
Why didn't you apply for CES?
Say it.
In Las Vegas.
Well, maybe we cannot do everything. Well, there are so many options what to do. Last week we were in Spain pitching there in the finals of Cleantech Camp of InnoEnergy. We got to the top 6 there and meeting the potential clients. For us, the biggest outcome from that trip is that we see a possibility to do a paid pilot with one of the top 6 corporations in the cement industry who is interested in our solution.
In terms of IP protection, your product has
we have filed our first patent application in Ukraine in summer of 2020. Since that time, we have filed 5 more patent applications, but directly to US PTO. And we have the carbominer TM protected already in Ukraine. And under the Madrid Convention, we have filed just a month ago to EU and 11 more countries.
One more question. What key risks you consider for your project?
Well, we are still heading to the target cost of the CO2 captured because our customer development efforts proved that greenhouse owners, they are not sensitive to the climate agenda, and they are very much sensitive to the money agenda. So they want the CO2 cheaper than they can buy it from the open market. So our target cost is some point which would allow us some healthy margin to sell the CO2.
One more question, please. You mentioned that with the next round you are going to try the technology with greenhouses, to pilot the technology. Does
Yes.
it mean that you haven't proven that the technology works?
Well, it works. We have the machine here in Akademgorodok in Kiev. Our plan to do the pilot with the greenhouse, the first pilot with the greenhouse of Max Vasilyenko in Voronkov, Borispol region, will be, I hope, in November. And I think that the pilot with the cement corporation, maybe the first quarter of next year.
So the technology works. Piloting means that how you're going to interact with the greenhouse, how that would work in general, but the technology works, right?
Yes, sure.
You mentioned the Spain as your target market. What about market strategy, entrance into the Spain? Do you have kind of sales channels over there, like testing the hypothesis with their potential customers? Probably some kind of pre-orders?
No customers here, no pre-orders. Spanish greenhouse owners is a not easy market at all. The vast majority of the Spanish greenhouses are pretty much basic in structure. I would say openly to you, they don't have even walls. So they like umbrellas. And it's not possible to inject CO2 in something what has no walls. But we have met, the online meeting with the Institute of Research and Technologies for Agriculture in Madrid, and we had met also the two online meetings with the Deputy Minister of Agriculture and Innovations in Catalonia. I hope this would be enough for us to reach out to greenhouse owners in Spain.
One more question. You said that greenhouse owners might be able to get cheaper CO2 from the open market, but the other players, how they get this CO2? So you're going to get it from the open air?
Yeah.
How they get it?
Well, there are several sources of CO2 on the market. The biggest producers are fertilizers plants, who produce fertilizer for the agriculture, and CO2 is that just byproduct for them. For example, in the UK, just at the moment as we speak, there is a harsh deficit of CO2 because due to very high natural gas prices, couple of huge fertilizer production just stopped. And with the stop of producing fertilizer, CO2 also disappeared. And there is a need for CO2 not only for greenhouses, but for the food industry, for packing, for drinks. You know, everyone knows beer, Coca-Cola. CO2 is everywhere.
Yep. Thank you.
Thank you.
Again. And first of all, I would like to ask the jury members about their impressions. So I would like to welcome you for the couple of words about your impressions of today's speeches and overall comments on today's event. So you can choose. Where is the microphone? Yes. Okay. From the start. Mm-hmm. Please.
My couple of words. You guys are breathtaking.
Wow, great. Thank you. And please.
I'm super impressed as well. Great pitches, cool stuff, guys. You are doing really, really good projects. And I wish you all the best of success, regardless if you get a ticket to Web Summit this year or not. Good luck.
Thank you.
Super great pitches, super cool products, great teams. Guys, I wish you, no matter who will win, who will attend Web Summit, I wish you to take the maximum from this participation in this great event, just maybe one of the best in the world. And just, if not, just take a chance anyway and participate in this conference or in other summits as well. It's very important for Ukrainian ecosystem for sure. And good luck, all of you.
I'll skip.
Thank you. Don't be afraid. Always pivot your product if you can't reach your audience. Try things, and hopefully you all will be successful. And I hope that we will speak with quite a lot of you regarding the investments. Thank you.
Thank you.
Дійсно, мабуть, сьогодні робота журі була дуже важка. Нам знадобилося майже година для того, щоб вирішити, а хто ж він буде. Бо дійсно всі стартапи, які сьогодні були на сцені, вони мають потенціал, дуже великий потенціал. І дуже тішить те, що ви можете зробити глобальні продукти. І те, що ці глобальні продукти, вони будуть з України. Тому я бажаю усім успіху, не зупиняйтеся незалежно від рішення сьогодні, бо ті люди, хто зараз в цій аудиторії, ви дійсно майбутнє України. Дякую
вам. Що можу додати? Всі переможці, це так. І кілька порад. Бо саме цінне, напевно, з цих пітчів – це зробити висновки, чому щось не так. І моє враження, що дуже багато про продукт. Всі продукти класні, це зрозуміло. Дуже мало, це такий general comment, дуже мало про маркетинг, про перспективи, чому ви лідери в ринку. Цього не вистачає. Ви виходите на міжнародну арену, ви маєте показувати, чому ви номер один. Продукт – це, ну, мовно кажучи, commodity. Да? Копіпаст зробити дуже легко. Але екзекютив, команда, яка драйвить, і ті ринки, на які ви мітите, це основне. Фокусуйтесь на цих речах, і тоді ви дійсно будете переможці. Успіхів!
I will repeat the things I told last week on the pretty same Ukrainian Startup Fund event. So here how should looks like the support of Ukrainian companies by the government of, you know, like a healthy person, not like support by a smoker. So I mean, while working in Prozoro, I constantly see an initiatives from the guys who'd like to give the governmental money to someone who will prove that he is the best Ukrainian ever. That's not how it should work. That's how it should work, like it's being done here. That's why I would like to thank Ukrainian Startup Fund and all the supporters who support these initiatives, and wish you all the best and good lucks, because basically you are Ukraine. You will represent us, and that's really great.
Thank you.
Yes, first of all, guys, it was really my pleasure to hear all of you and to see such a lot of bright Ukrainian individuals. And I guess all of us are proud that we'll have strong delegation to Web Summit. And second point is that probably guys from USF told, but we received over 200 applications for the vouchers, and we really need to choose best of the best. Even though in that secret room we underlined that we see a positive traction in most of you guys. So happy for the winners and for the rest of you guys. Hopefully we'll have maybe some more delegations, who knows, and apply more. See you in Lisbon.
I would just say all of you have tremendous reason to be proud. So much work has gone into everything that you have done up until today and will continue. Building a business, whether it's a startup or a small or business, whatever it is, it takes a long time. It takes a lot. It takes passion. It takes perseverance. It is tears and frustration sometimes, but you guys are all doing something that is so important for Ukraine, and you are putting yourselves out there and you're holding yourselves up as role models for others. So I just applaud all of you for all that you have done, and I'm really excited to see everybody up on the stage in Lisbon.
Well, first of all, thank you for all your pitches. Thank you for all your presentation. I was also impressed with the quality of startups we see here. And as an experienced Web Summit visitor, I've been there for 4 times, as I told you. I suggest you not focus on investment, like raising investment round directly in Web Summit, and or selling. Like you cannot. You'd better focus on partner relationship and customer development. Try to get as much feedback as you can get. But if you don't bring new customers, it will not be a tragedy. Of course, it will be a success if you bring customers here, but focus more on customer, on feedbacks, on partner relations, and of course prepare. Like a month or before the Web Summit, like plan your schedule with the meetings and blah blah blah, because there will be like, you know, so many people, as 35,000 people, and they will be always like hurry and go somewhere. And okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Може, це буде виглядати трошки як переклад того, що сказав Льоша щойно, але я на цьому наголошу. Друзі, веб-саміт для вас, я сподіваюся, вже частина для вас почався раніше. Я сподіваюся, що для всіх вас, хто поїде туди, а я сподіваюся, що це буде не 10 команд, а відчутно більше, він вже має початися от буквально зараз. Що мається на увазі? Це практична штука. Є додаток веб-саміта, ви заходите туди, знаходите там конкретних своїх стейкхолдерів, Будуть це інвестори, партнери, майбутні клієнти тощо.
Краще в LinkedIn.
І в LinkedIn паралельно. Так. І ви вже починаєте з ними листуватися через LinkedIn, через додаток, whatever. Вам питання їх дістати, зустрітися там, це має бути ваш 3-й, 4-й, 5-й дотик вже там. Але до того робиться домашня робота. Повірте, після 3 днів веб-самітування ви будете не те, що як лимони витиснуті, як лимонад, який вже перепущений через все, що тільки можна було. Це буде надзвичайно складно. Готуйтеся до того, що вам потрібно буде провести мінімум 100 пітчів. Мінімум. Тобто сьогодні це було взагалі ізі. Ті, хто не справились, 2 команди сьогодні, не знаю, не справилися, наприклад, зійшли з треку по ходу. Повірте, там буде значно складніше. Щонайменше 100 пітчів, це, відповідно, у вас має відлітати від зубів. Готуйтеся до цього. Будьте готові до цього. І я дуже згоден з колегами, за що їм, знову ж таки, дякую як член комісії, за ту роботу, яку ми сьогодні з вами разом всі провели. Це справді про Україну, про наше спільне майбутнє. І, друзі, дякую вам за це. Дякую, щастить.
Дякую. Okay. So, as it was announced on the start of our event, everyone could vote for the startup through our Telegram channel. And we have the winner. So, the winner of the Audience Choice Award of today's Speech Day is startup Geos. So, welcome. So, welcome. And we have a little prize from the fund. It's our product, our merch. So, this is for you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome. And now the most interesting part of today's speech day. 10 startups will award the promo voucher to the Web Summit. So, Spoke, Organization GG, Wanted, Geos, Carbon Miner, Skywalker, Classy, Juki, UpToBI, and FinMap. Applause! So, welcome to the photo, and thanks a lot for your attention. Good luck, everyone. Да. Прохання всіх вийти для спільної однієї фото. Всіх, будь ласка, не розходьтесь.